Watch carefully those around you. Those you think you know so well. For none of us is above temptation. Should they act contrary to the law, no matter how minor it seems, they must be reported. A small crime today leads to larger ones tomorrow. Majd will help. Only come forward so that he might know their names. There is no harm in naming them. Those among you who defy the law. We are nothing without our faith, without its rules and its direction. To defy it is to defy the one who leads us. Such behavior cannot be allowed.
God damn you! Leave me alone! Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Take yourself from my sight. You tell me everybody does.
The Christian king and his army of infidels! Is it a fight you want? The will of God! It must be made to pay!
You've crossed the wrong man. If I were you, I'd go for him.
Fight them in any way!
You've crossed the wrong man. Never have I seen such gasoline.
Before you deliver a warning! When your takes up, there will be no stopping him!
Enough!
He will march on Jerusalem
I
next!
still breathe.
We must
So you
end
must
this
desire more than
before
just
it
my
has a
life.
chance to begin.
What is it?
You know
That
Majd
city is
well?
ours,
Better
has
than
always
most.
been ours.
He seems a bit too
And
righteous.
it is our
Is the law
duty
really so important to him?
defend it until
What do you
death.
think?
I think
The
he hides something,
Crusaders
and I think you'll
must
tell
be
me what it is.
destroyed.
It's a veil. All of it. Men like me, we are meant to scare
Fires of
them,
war
fill the people
consume
with
the
fear.
land, and
The ones he
thousands of
kills,
lives are
not
lost in
criminals,
its
but
defense.
dangerous,
Seems
all
a
the
tragedy.
same.
But
Dangerous
I
to
say,
who?
this is
His
an
plans.
honor.
Their
To
plans.
die in service
Yes,
to
he
God,
speaks of others.
fighting for
Those
what
he
we
works
believe
with.
in.
Works for,
There is
perhaps.
no greater
I am
glory than
certain.
this.
They need the city, though. Controlling it is important to them.
Why?
Be wary,
You'll have to
friend.
ask him yourself.
The shaitan
Attend
is
one of his
everywhere,
executions.
Watching.
It's when he's most
waiting.
talkative,
He tempts
addressing
us
the crowd,
always.
hands
Be
covered in
strong,
blood.
Strong like
Then we are
Addin,
done.
And take up arms against our enemies in whatever way you can. Now comes the English king and his infidel army. What? Who's done this? Tell me! Easy!
I beg of you, I beg of you, just a few coins, please. Help me!
Alla Rislik!
We will die here! This is a waste of... Give it, kafir! Gel buraya.
Good you came along when you did. Another minute and they would have made off with you.
Now comes the English king and his infidel army. They leave horrors in their wake. Addin rides to meet him, that these barbarous acts might be avenged. Pray that God, glorious and exalted is he, finds favor with us, that he may grant us victory. I stand before you to deliver a warning. Should Richard
You need
take
help from me.
Jaffa, there
I'm
will
not convinced I
no
could be of any
stopping
help.
him.
I have not been in town for a while. Well, not since Majd put a bounty on my head. 3 of his men are after me. Perhaps your blade could help. Get rid of them, and I'll search my memory for something worth your while.
To defend it until death. The Crusaders must be destroyed. Curse him! Curse the Christian king and his army of infidels! They go against the will of God and must be made to pay! Everywhere they ride, they leave only suffering in their wake. They say it's a crusade! A crusade for what? Ignorance? Violence? Madness! We must resist! We must fight them in any way we can! The fires of war consume the land, and count...
سوف يراه أحد آجلا أو عاجلا لن يفلت منا مرة أخرى سوف أنبهك إذا رأيته يمر بالجوار لن يبعد كثيرا سوف أنبهك إذا رأيته يمر بالجوار أنا متأكد جدا إنه لم يغادر المدينة أو الشيء السديد الذي كان ينبغي فعله سوف يراه أحد آجلا أو
Now I'm starting to understand why they call you the One. What could I tell you that would be of any help? Oh yes. Majd enjoys lecturing his prisoners before executing them. While doing so, he turns his back to the crowd. I'm sure it is the perfect moment to strike. Does that help? Now I must go hide for a while.
Show yourself.
This is terrible.
What happened here?
Kill him!
Someone
You cannot run
أنت
forever!
تتبع طريق الضلال.
تعالوا بسرعة!
الجانب.
You cannot run forever! I'll have your head! I'll get you!
You again, Grandmaster. Safety and peace. I'm so glad to see you. In these troubled times, they asked me to prove myself. But I feel so inadequate when I compare myself to you. I must kill 2 of Majduddin's men without a fight. Could you show me the way? I will be forever grateful, and share a very interesting story with you.
Could you spare a few coins? A few coins. All I ask is a little coin, food. I'm so hungry. Just a little money, I beg of you.
You are the best the clan has ever seen. Here is my story, Master. I was cleaning the temple steps. I overheard 2 scholars praising how easy it was for them to pass the soldiers guarding the entrance of the execution plaza. If you time your entry properly, they could provide a nice distraction for the guards. But I am sure that with your wisdom, you knew that already.
Someone should stop him before he hurts himself. What's wrong with him?
You shouldn't be here. Be gone.
What happened here?
He's going to hurt someone. I know it.
I wonder what he... I knew he'd hit
No,
some.
please don't
Running like
leave.
what a fool.
Just a few coins, please.
You are wise. Which is
Look!
why
Look! What is he doing?
So comes the English king and his infidel...
What news, novice?
I am not a novice.
A man's skill is defined by his actions, not the markings on his robe.
We can trade barbs or do Al-Muallim's work. It's your decision.
Then be out with it.
Jerusalem's regent Majd is holding a public execution not far from here. It's sure to be well guarded, but it's nothing I can't handle. I know what to do.
And that is why you remain a novice in my eyes. You cannot know anything. Only suspect. You must expect to be wrong. To have overlooked something. Anticipate, Altair. How many times must I remind you of this?
As you wish. Are we done?
Not quite. There is one more thing. One of the men to be executed is a brother. One of us. Al-Mulim wishes for him to be saved. Do not worry about the actual rescue. My men will take care of that. But you must ensure Majduddin does not take his life.
I won't give him the chance.
So I hope.
Fast-forwarding memory to a more recent one.
Did you see that?
My family is sick and dying. Could you spare a few coins? My family is sick and dying. Could you spare a few coins? A few coins. All I ask is for a few coins. That should teach him not to be so careless. Please, can't you spare something? I'm poor and sick and hungry.
إذا رأيتموه
انتهى الأمر.
لا تدعوه.
Just a few coins, please. I beg of you. I beg of you, just a few coins, please.
Silence! I demand silence! People of Jerusalem, hear me well. I stand here today to deliver a warning. There are malcontents among you. They sow the seeds of discontent, hoping to lead you astray. Tell me, is this what you desire? To be mired in deceit and sin? To live your lives in fear?
No, we do not. Never.
Then you wish to take action?
We do. Fight us.
Your devotion pleases me. This evil must be purged. Only then can we hope to be redeemed.
This is not justice. You've no right to do that. Who do you take yourself for? And all of you stand idle. complicit in this crime.
Blood curse you all! See how the evil of one man spreads to corrupt others? They sought to instill fear and doubt within you, but I will keep you safe. Here now are four filled with sin. The harlot, the thief, the gambler, the heretic. Let God's judgment be brought down upon them all! Temptress! Succubus! Whore! She goes by many names. Her sin remains the same. She turned her back on the teachings, defiled her body to advance her station. Each man she touched, forever stained. She must pay.
This man speaks lies. I am here today not because I lay down with other men, for I did not. He means to murder me because I would not lie down with him.
Even now, offered redemption, she continues to deceive. She rejects salvation. There is only one way to deal with this.
Your work here is finished.
No, it had only just begun.
Tell me, what's your part in all of this? Do you intend to defend yourself as the others have and explain away your evil deeds?
The Brotherhood wanted the city. I wanted power. There was an opportunity.
An opportunity to murder innocents.
Not so innocent. Dissident voices cut deep as steel. They disrupt order. In this, I do agree with the Brotherhood.
You'd kill people simply for believing differently than you.
Of course not. I killed them because I could. Because it was fun. Do you know what it feels like to determine another man's fate? And did you see the way the people cheered? The way they feared me? I was like a god. You'd have done the same if you could. Such power.
Once perhaps. But then I learned what becomes of those who lift themselves above others.
And what is that?
Here, let me show you.
Pay for your sins!
اقبضوا علي! اقبضوا علي! توقف عن الجري! لن تهرب! سوف آتي إليك!
He has found the strength to stand in defense of our great civilization. Make no mistake, it is our very existence we are fighting for.
You have no...
Be wary, friends. The Shaitan is everywhere. Watching, waiting. He tempts us always. Be strong. Strong like Salah Addin. Take the arms against our enemies. Whatever way you pass. The fires of war consume the land, and thousands of lives are lost in its defense. Tragedy. But I say, this is an honor to die in service to God, fighting for what we believe in. There is no greater glory than this.
Jerusalem needs a new ruler.
So I have heard.
What's this? No words of wisdom for me? Surely I have failed in some spectacular fashion.
You performed as an assassin should. No more, no less. That you expect praise for merely doing as told, however, troubles me.
It seems everything I do troubles you.
Reflect on that. But do so on your way back to Masyaf. Your work here is done.
Fast forwarding memory to a more recent one.
Done already?
Get up.
Whatever you say, Doc.
I'm ending the session. I'll be right there. You're sure about this? Yes. No. Everything's Denver. I don't see how he could... Of course. I understand. You're in a lot of trouble, Mr. Miles.
What's his problem?
They're coming for you.
Who's coming for me?
Assassins.
Hey, I had nothing to do with this.
Sounds like they're mounting some kind of rescue attempt. Guess you're more important than you realized.
Man, things just keep getting weirder and weirder around here.
It was bound to happen.
What do you mean?
That little fight your ancestors started during the Third Crusade, it never ended. You're being held by Templars.
Vidic's a Templar?
There's no way you could have known. They hide it so well. But to answer your question, Vidic works for them. We all do. Abstergo is their company.
I thought Templars were old dudes with funny hats who sat around drinking beer and plotting world domination with, like, the lizard people.
No. Except the part about world domination, I guess. Look, Desmond, it's complicated. Half the stuff they say about the Templars comes from crazy tinfoil hat-wearing nut jobs. The other half is misinformation intentionally produced by the Templars themselves.
But they are the bad guys, right?
If there's one thing I've learned since I started working here, it's that there's no such thing. It's all so relative. I guess the best way to explain it is, what they want is good. But the way they're going about it, it's bad. Really bad.
What are they trying to do? Lucy?
Yes.
Miss Stillman, I need to speak with you. Get up here, now!
On my way, Doctor. I'm sorry, Desmond. I have to go. You should turn in for the night. The answers to all of your questions are right in front of you. You just have to know where to look.
Missed you this morning, Doc.
Get in the Animus.
Ready to get to work, Desmond?